Hey guys, this is Heather. Okay, does this scene look familiar to anyone? The dishes piled up. Now these ones are clean, thankfully, but a lot of the time I make my meals as one-pot meals because obviously it reduces the amount of dishes that I have to do. One pot, one dish to clean. It also keeps things simple for an evening meal, so it minimizes prep time usually, or at least it allows me to let something sit and simmer or bake in the oven rather than standing next to it and worrying about it. But there's also another reason that I really like one-pot meals, and that's that your taste buds require a certain amount of each flavor before they're satisfied. So that's why if you have a Thanksgiving dinner or some kind of dinner where you have a lot of sides, you wind up overeating because you want a certain amount of each one before you feel satisfied. But if you have a one-pot meal, there's really only one overall flavor. You might be able to incorporate flavors within it, so using different vegetables or different spices or something like that. But overall, it's one flavor, so you're satisfied with less. You don't tend to overeat one-pot meals. So what I have for you today are some ideas on making one-pot meals that are super delicious, that are healthy, and that fulfill all of those requirements. So the first one is a Moroccan chickpea stew. It's probably one of my most popular recipes, and it smells fantastic because there are all kinds of fragrant spices that I use in it. Now don't be overwhelmed by the ingredient list. You can totally swap some of those spices out for just curry powder. I give some substitution ideas on the recipe, so go check that out. The second one is great for spring. It's a black bean and corn salad, and it's more of like a one bowl meal than a one pot meal because it's not cooked. But it still comes together really, really nicely and makes a full meal. It's very, very filling. It has tons of nutrients in it, and it's so, so delicious. So if you're getting into spring where you live, then that might be a good one to try. But if you are still stuck in winter, I also have an eggplant curry. And this one was cool because in the recipe I gave you instructions to make extra and then a variation for using the leftovers so that you can maximize on your meal prep time, but you don't have to get bored eating leftovers all the time. That's something I do all the time. It's something I do in my meal plans, and I wanted to show you in that recipe. So go check those out. And I'll also have a few extra links to some recipes from friends. So hopefully something in there will show you how to make a delicious and wonderful and healthy one-pot meal. So I hope you enjoy and have an awesome day.